it's comparable otherwise, but they're feeding 8 instead of 5. We'll grow
There's
faster
a little
than white.
oddball.
And as you probably can't see it on the camera, but we're
it
starting to get a little color coming in on their ears. Dana argued with me. Kept trying to tell me this rabbit was going to be white. This rabbit was going to be white. And I kept telling her, Chuck knows genetics. Knowing what I know about their genetics, you can have a Himalayan gene from one parent and a red-eyed white from the other parent, and you can end up with a Himalayan. And that's just what we got. Hershey's mama is who? Twix. She's a red-eyed white, right? So she gave the red-eyed white gene to Hershey. One copy of it. We already know from the litter that's outside that we weaned the other day off of Hershey. We already know that.
Twix.
Off of Twix, yeah. I'll get it right. They knew who I was talking about. We know that Smitty carries the Himalayan gene. Of course, we also know that from his pedigree, too. Having one parent with a Himalayan, one parent with a red-eyed white, those two work together. They're both recessive, but the Himalayan gene, and they can work together. They're both recessive and they can work together, but the Himalayan gene is dominant over the recessive white gene, or the red-eyed white gene. And you end up with a red-eyed white baby. Or you end up with a Himalayan baby. You know what? I think I'm just going to shut up because I'm just going to confuse you. I know what I'm trying to say, but my mouth ain't always saying what my brain's thinking. Anyway, there they are, 9 days old. They're growing. They're doing just fine. And like I said, she's raised these little chunkers, and she's even had a couple of extra in the past couple of days, and we'll get to those. Now, Glow Stick. Has everybody met Glow Stick?
I don't think so.
Glow Stick is, just I can get this hooked up here out of the way. Glow Stick won Reserve Grand Champion at the Clay County Fair this year. Hey, baby girl, come here. This is my pride and joy right here. She actually should have won Grand Champion over the other one, but the judge had them exactly backwards. But that's okay. We were happy for a win. Isn't she gorgeous? Now here, see that triangle? She's a black otter. See the coloring on her ears? Now this is more, quality-wise, this is more like what you should see in an otter. But now Serenity's not bad. Keep in mind she's a broken rather than a solid color otter. So that can have an effect as well.
And she came a long ways.
But you see the triangle. You see she's got the dark color on her ears. But you see the outline. The inside of the ear looks white. The fuzzies are white or light colored. You say, hey, my mustache. And see how her ears are outlined with what I call the chestnut looking color? That's an otter. Okay. See the color around her eyes? And then she's got a little color underneath her chin. See the color underneath her chin? And then she'll have a little on, and then she's got this color, a white or a fawn or a cream color underneath her belly. And she's also got color on her back feet, part of it. See? But she is an absolute beauty. Her sister actually, the day we were at the show at Murfreesboro, that's where we picked her up. Her sister was actually registered in the show that day, and her sister actually won the class. Actually won best breed for mini Rex that day in show A. I'm not sure who won show B because once our rabbits were out, once the mini Rex were done, we went over. It was about time for the New Zealands to start, and once our New Zealands were out, we were exhausted and we were ready to go home, and we just packed up and left. So I don't know who actually won everything on the Mini Rex or the New Zealand or anything in show B. But I do know our red-eyed white buck, Witter, he was in the show that day. Oh, easy girl, easy baby. Come on, let me get you. See, if I support her butt, see, she tolerates it a little bit better. I didn't have a good support hand underneath her butt the first time, and she doesn't feel secure, so she'll kick. She's afraid she's going to fall. Witter was in our red-eyed white buck. He was in the New Zealand. You know, he was shown that day at Murfreesboro, and he actually placed third to two other 6'8" bucks, and one of them went on to win best of show in show A at Murfreesboro. So I'm not complaining about, you know, where we finished in the red-eyed white. I mean, when there's only 3 rabbits and the first place one ended up winning over the whole, you know, 300, 400 rabbits in the whole show, you know, that's not too shabby. So we won't complain there. Okay, we're done with everybody inside the red building here. We're going to cut off the camera, reposition, and we got more to show you, so stick around.